Hey guys, just got a quick one for you tonight. Did a little work on the 492s. I announced these as 292s in the other video. They are not 292s, they are 492s. 492s. 492 fuelies. And these are definitely my favorite fuelie head at this point. These boys are thick. The only spot that I came across that was even to mention was right between the cylinders. Everything else is like bow tie thick. I could open that bowl another 100,000th on each side if I wanted to. It's really nice. I did work on my scallop a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. The valve job's in dire need of work. I may take that on tomorrow. The right hand side of the bowl really didn't get touched. You can still see it's cartridge rolled. The cylinder wall side of the bowl got some work. I brought it out a little bit. It needed to be brought out a little bit. The short side radius got some work, but I didn't go ballistic on it. My Sonic was giving me a little bit of trouble. I put in a different set of batteries. It's working better now. They're a little touchy when it comes to battery strength. If the batteries aren't up, sometimes you don't get as good an echo. Okay, short side radius got some work. Got rid of some of the lumps and bumps from my old work. When you go over it with a different burr, you can see right away some of the stuff that you're having issues with. Worked on that bolt boss quite a bit. That's better. It's not brought out to the point where I would have to worry about it breaking through. It's nowhere close to that. The pinch is brought out to about 1 inch 70 thousandths. There's plenty more to go. I can make that quite a bit bigger, but I don't have super high speeds on it, so that may not need any work. That short side radius all the way back there could use some widening. I'm a little fast right there. I got to check to see if I got any more metal there. Okay, the roof got some work. The guide boss got some work. I didn't go crazy on it. The short side radius got some modern work. It's a little bit wider. Come on, focus. It's a little bit wider. It's a little bit laid back. Didn't go crazy on it. And then I polished it, which made a radical change in the air speeds of the entire port. I mean, huge difference. Okay, you can see that wall is a lot straighter. Is it perfectly straight? No, I don't know if this style fuelie you can go straight back without breaking through. And I'm really not in the mood to put in tubes. I've actually never done a tube, and I don't know whether I ever want to. I think I might. I have heads that are broken through, but if they're that radical a head that I have to break through the boss, I think they're just going to stay broken through. And Chad Spire says it's no big deal, just leave it. And every bit of advice that Chad has ever said seemed to prove whenever I really went through whatever he was talking about, he was right on. He's right on the money. I like that my saying "right on the money" is getting worldwide airplay at this point. I think that's hysterical. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, take a look. Take a look at how we did on flows with a little bit of work. Okay, this column versus this column. If you take a look at the valve is in rough shape. Probably if I just refaced the valve, redid the back cut, and redid the valve job on the head, I'd pick up quite a few CFM from what we got. But take a look. We went up, we went down, up, 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 up. Larry Moe says you can get 285 out of this head. Well, with all the meat that's left in this head, if you wanted to make this casting an eggshell, I can see where that could easily happen. But 260 at 500, nice. Real nice. Now, take a look at, these are my new push rod pinch numbers. I did make it a little bit wider, so they went down a little bit. That's to be expected. Notice how radically lower the back of the bowl on the roof is. So what do you think made that happen, guys? Way more air is going around the short side radius now. 1, it's wider. 2, it's laid back a little bit. 3, it's polished. Okay, so you went from 388 to 405, 413 to 384, which is actually good, right? And 398 to 389. That's not bad. So in reality, it looks like I got to give a little more area to the little bit on the short side. Maybe a little more area on center of the cylinder bowl. That's a little tight. If you notice the way that bowl is shaped, right? It's nice and fat. Got plenty of area on the cylinder wall side. And then on this side, it's quite tight. So that could definitely use some area there. Alright guys, wifey wants to watch a movie, so I'm going to turn on some amplifiers and watch a movie tonight. Thanks a lot.